What up, world? I am your boy King Richard,
AKA the God of rap from Creative Minds Entertainment. That's KME. If you don't know, I swear you know now.
Today we have a very special video that we're going to get into. This sister is talking about how the brotherhood of the black community is not protecting the sisterhood of the black community. Let's go.
A white man today at the YMCA told me to get off of a machine because he so-called was using a machine when he wasn't. So he tried to use intimidation tactics and tried to antagonize me to get off of the machine. And I stood my fucking ground and I looked directly at him and I said that I will not get off this machine because I pay for this membership as well as you do. I am scanning the gym and I see him talking to this girl. And I'm just looking around. I said, okay, I'm assuming that it's his girlfriend because, again, I got one eye open with him because he was slamming stuff around and I don't know what he is capable of, right? So he said something to her and she walks over to me and says, hey, I was using that machine. So at this point, I'm pissed off and I'm saying, okay. I said, you know what? I said, leave me the alone. I said, I know he sent you over here to fuck me because he did the same over there. He was standing in behind her as if he was protecting her. I feel highly threatened because I am the only black woman in there. So I grabbed a weight and I said, look, don't you take a up towards me. And I genuinely mean that. So everybody's looking at us and then they saying, you know, the employees walk over and say, hey, what's going on, blah, 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 this and the third. She immediately tried to play victim. Well, all I was asking her, no, you were trying to intimidate me. I say all this to say this. There were two black men present when I was getting into it with these people, okay? This big, buff, 300-pound white male was walking towards me. You know what they did? They sat there like cowards. And black men, I'm just gonna tell you right now, this is why. No respects you. Nobody is respecting your women either. The white male was standing behind her even if he knew she was wrong, because he knew she was wrong. But because it's the principle behind certain things, he knew to still protect her regardless of her being wrong or right.
Wow. Now I can clearly tell that she was fire hot. She's concerned for her safety, so I can definitely understand that. I empathize with her. Obviously, she came out unharmed, which is a wonderful thing because that could have easily went left and been on the news and all over social media. Too often in this country, our lives have been put in jeopardy by the majority, and we have not been allowed to exercise the Second Amendment of the Constitution in its proper form, right? I didn't like the fact, though, that she tried to blame the black men that were in there as a problem. We were told by black women, you don't need us. We don't do anything. We're not good for nothing, and we're not good enough for you. En masse, right? Not every black woman, but a lot of them. So we were told to mind our business, right? Stay out of black women business. And then when we stay out of black women business, y'all should come to our protection and our rescue and our aid. Y'all should donate and give all your resources to us, whether we're a part of your community or inner circle or not, right? Which is just plain foolish. Those guys don't know if you created the situation or not. When you look at it from the lens of where these brothers may have been viewing it from, they don't know if you caused the problem or not. They don't know if you're an angry black woman or not. They don't know if you justified or not, right? The white man is standing up for his white woman. He's standing up for wrong. A man of character, a good black man of character, like myself perhaps, is not standing up for a black woman when she in the wrong. That's the problem now. That's why the community is not changed now. That's why we're stuck in so many cycles right now, is because we're sticking up for bad people in our community. How can you call yourself a good black man, a high quality, high character, high morale black man, and you're standing up for bad black women? No, it ain't no I'm gonna stand up for you no matter what, ride or die no matter what. That's the same exact mentality that black women have told black men forever, that I'm not finna fall into that category. I'm not gonna do that. Y'all want a black woman just to side with anything and not hold you accountable for nothing. Exactly. I'm not gonna be liable for your actions or your lack of use of emotional intelligence and regulation. I'm not going to be part of it. I'm not going to support it. I don't care if you God, Allah, Jesus. I don't care. If you in the wrong, I'm not supporting it. I don't care who you are. My kid, my wife, my mama, my daddy, my uncle, my cousin. I don't care.
Black women do not care about black men, okay? Black women, unfortunately, sis, and I know y'all coming to beat me up, and I ain't talking about all us, but I'm talking about the majority. They don't even care about their children. They would rather abort their children than to give them life, okay? Black men have to come back into the forefront, and you all have to take a lead if you all want to save black life, right? Because a black woman, she can go anywhere, right, to get what she feel like she needs, right? Who's going to be there for you? Who's going to save you? I hope y'all not waiting on us. Because I damn sure can't do it by myself.
We can see it in your actions. Maybe your intentions are different sometimes. But your actions suggest you're anti-black more than anybody. No one speaks down on black people more than black women. When it comes to the colorism, when it comes to the self-hate, when it comes to the anti-blackness in a foundational sense. And then you'll have sisters out here saying, well, I know my sister is wrong. I know my cousin wrong. My mama wrong, but I'm not going to give these niggas no pass. You're going to give the black women in your inner circle and the ones that you know, you're going to give them a pass because they're black women like yourself. But you hold men to the highest degree of accountability. You don't think the way that you get on the internet every single day, sometimes multiple times a day across various social platforms, you don't think when you get on there and do that negative actions and that negative interactions, the way you talk, the way you think, the way you act, the way you dress, the way you deal with black men all the time, you don't think that that has no bearing, that when we see you in public or how we deal with you, y'all don't even celebrate the Russes in our community. Why y'all are so happy and Sierra's prayer and all this other stuff, and I want me a Russ. We need more Russes in our community. There are Russes in our community. Y'all been ignoring them for decades. Yeah. Y'all been paying attention to Future. Ask most black women what is their ideal black man that they would love to have babies with and be married to. He gonna be a preacher, a thug, a scammer. He gonna be a little bit of everything that is negative. He gonna be more negative than positive. They're not gonna describe Russell Wilson. They're gonna describe Future that they can flip and turn into Russell Wilson. So when you act in this erratic behavior, in this manner, and I'm not talking about all black women. I don't know why y'all keep taking up for bad black women, but you're a good black woman. As a good black man, I never take up for black men that are bad. Never. If you trash, you toxic, you anti-black, you're a problem in the community, I'm not taking up for you as a black man. Never. All them zodiac signs, all that spirituality, all that discernment, all that women intuition. And yet, you can't tell the difference between a nigga and a black man. Yes, there are certain cases where a guy will present himself as a sheep and then be a wolf. But that's not most cases. See, y'all pay attention more to what niggas look like and what they say versus what they do. His intention should get your attention. That's what you should focus on. And to sit here and insinuate that it's our responsibility to go out of our way to make sure you're good at all times. Meanwhile, we need protection from y'all. I can't tell you how many times a man will tell y'all that a black woman is a problem and they've checked off every list of things to try to work it out and y'all still blame the black man. Y'all need to get it together too.
But I can't forget about them sweets and the buns from the bakery and Plum. We gon' have some fun. Ain't in the band, but on them, I'ma play the drums. Love handles in my hand like T-Pain on Sprung. Big mama always been the baddest, so I want her, it ain't about the status. Hottest saunas, temperatures I match it. I been on her, I'm addicted at it. Body banging like a 808. Muffins cooking, gotta let it bake. Dopest winner, title heavyweight. Show her off, watch me demonstrate. Love to see her dip it low like she million. Cause she hotter than the stove and fire alarms. Baby got a couple rolls, but I like it, ma. Plus size, all I know, got them Cinnabons. Love to see her dip it low like she million. Cause she hotter than the stove and fire alarms. Baby got a